Keeping in mind the grammar marking criteria we've just looked at, here's our first sample question for today. The question is, what is the main purpose of education? So, what kind of grammar structures do you think we can use in our answer? When I read that question, some grammar structures come to mind. For example, modal verbs, like should and must. Let's take a look at an example answer with the grammar points highlighted. Okay, so here you can see a model answer with the suggested grammar points highlighted. So remember, our question was, what is the main purpose of education? And our model answer is, I believe that the main purpose of education is the betterment of society through the betterment of individual people. If an individual is well educated, then all of society should be more prosperous. This is why education is referred to as a human right, as it is a must for the whole of society to flourish. Okay, let's take a look at another question. So this example question is, what is the best way to study from? Lectures or from discussion-based lessons? What grammar structures would you think about using here? So, remember, the question is, what is the best way to study, from lectures or from discussion-based lessons? As you can see, the grammar point I have suggested is to use comparatives. And I've also included points of when you are making big differences known or small differences known. So, here's our model answer with the different grammar points highlighted. Remember, the question was, what is the best way to study, from lectures or from discussion-based lessons? And the answer is, I believe that lecture-based lessons and discussion-based lessons both have their own merits. For example, discussion-based lessons are more enjoyable than studying from lectures, but it could possibly be slightly easier to pass over knowledge quickly in lectures than in discussion-based lessons. Overall, I think that discussion-based lessons are much more engaging than lectures and therefore are the best way to study. Another skill that the examiner is assessing is how well the candidate pronounces the language, as well as the communicative effect of the candidate's pronunciation. There is an evaluation of how much strain or difficulty it causes the listener. Candidates need to be able to produce the phonological features of speech. Here you can see the marking criteria for pronunciation, taken from the IELTS website. So as you can see, you will need to use a range of pronunciation features with mixed control. You can see that mispronunciation of individual words or sounds is okay at times, but you must be generally understood. Let's take a look at another example question and its model answer. In this example, I will pay special attention to the pronunciation of that answer. So for this, our question is, what kinds of things should all children be taught in schools? So here you can see the question, which was, remember, what kinds of things should all children be taught in schools? And we have our answer, which is, in my opinion, children should learn about a variety of topics and be taught a variety of skills in school. These should be useful both academically and should also have real-world value. It is all too common to see adults complain about what they didn't learn in school but need to know for life, such as how to budget and mortgages. It is essential that childhood education teaches real life applicable skills for the future that children will live in. So we have some tricky words in there. So I recommend breaking down those words into syllables and practicing again and again so that until you can say these tricky words without much effort. As you can see, I have broken the longer words into their individual syllables. We have academically, budget, mortgages, applicable. If any of these words are hard for you, just make a note and repeat them several times until they feel more natural for you to say. You can check your pronunciation by Googling the word if you're not sure. I hope you've enjoyed this lesson. My fellow Intrepid English teachers and I will be back again soon. Remember to check out the other IELTS videos. Bye! Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, and check out our other videos. You can find loads of useful links in the description below. Let's get started!